Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. Police are still searching for 4 men after a violent assault and robbery on a train at Lake Macquarie. Around 5:30 last Sunday morning, a 28-year-old man was approached from behind as he sat in a carriage at Cardiff railway station. He was dragged to the floor and assaulted before the group stole his mobile phone. The victim managed to escape at Cockle Creek Station. Police have released CCTV images, which we've posted on the 2NURFM Hunter News Facebook page. Tugboat company Svitzer has been ordered to scrap today's staff lockout at 17 ports, including Newcastle. The lockout was in response to 3 years of industrial action over a new enterprise agreement. However, the Fair Work Commission ruled it would cause significant harm to the national economy. It's not the end of the matter, however. The Commission will deliver its full ruling at 11 a.m, which will determine what happens next in the ongoing dispute. Pastoralists and Graziers Association of WA President Tony Seabrook says with harvest underway, any disruption would have been devastating to agriculture.
They've been hammering away as hard as they can possibly go, trying to load every ship as fast as possible. And look, the inability to ship grain out of the country in the middle of harvest, it's a nightmare, I think, for any producer.
A preliminary report into a fatal helicopter crash near Maitland last month says the aircraft rolled and descended rapidly before crashing on the banks of the Hunter River. The report says the pilot was returning the Bell Jet Ranger from Casino to its owner at Warnervale when it was seen by 6 witnesses coming over a ridge at Maitland Vale before crashing into the riverbank. Crash investigators say they've been able to account for all major aircraft components, and an examination of the engine and structure hasn't identified any pre-existing defects. A final report will be released at the conclusion of the investigation. There's been a 10.6% spike in COVID cases across the Hunter New England Health District in the past week. There were 2,354 cases in the district in the week ending November 12. During the week, 35 Hunter New England residents were admitted to local hospitals, 4 went into intensive care, and 4 people died. Newcastle Writers Festival has launched a new creative writing program engaging Hunter primary students with local storytellers. Story Hunter is aiming to improve literacy and enable students in years 5 and 6 to express themselves in a creative way. Festival director Rosemary Milsom says the program will help children learn to write their own stories.
And it's quite intensive, so it's a 5-week program, and we've hired 8 local writers, and they will be working with classes. By the end of the 5 weeks, students have the first 3 chapters of their own chapter books written.
The Hunters being encouraged to make a donation and help keep Ronald McDonald House running at the John Hunter Hospital. It's McHappy Day tomorrow, raising funds for sick and injured children and their families, with more than $61 million raised over the past 30 years. Northern New South Wales CEO Ross Bingham says it makes a big and positive impact on kids.
Ronald McDonald House has been at the John Hunter Children's Hospital since 1991, so we opened at the same time as the hospital, and we've been there supporting families right throughout that time, so that's about 31 years or so now, and about 600 to 700 families a year use the Ronald McDonald House up there, and they come about 1,000 times.
2NURFM Sport.
Knights legend Andrew John says he's looking forward to working with new recruit Jackson Hastings next season. The Immortal previously worked with Hastings while he was at the Roosters and says the halfback has a wealth of natural talent. He's also confident Hastings' arrival will help Kalen Ponga make a smooth transition from fullback to 5'8". Jets defender Mark Natter believes there are signs of improvement in the club despite their recent 2-1 loss to Melbourne City. He says while the result is disappointing, there are still some positive signs heading into the season's World Cup break.
We all felt like we deserved more out of the game in terms of result-wise, but there was positivity that came from the fact that we thought we played a lot better, and it was definitely performance improvement. But yeah, a bit disappointed with the result.
And in cricket, a new-look Newcastle side is looking to make history when the New South Wales Country Championships kick off in Tamworth later today. Belmont's Joey Gillard and Wallsend's Pat McGann join the squad as the side chases a 4th straight title. And the winning numbers in Powerball are 1, 5, 6, 7, 14, 19 and 33, and the Powerball is 17. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.